Hello friends, I'm Mohnish and today we are going to look about the COVID cases and I've got a great data sheet about that. So let's quickly start. So today's task is simple. We are just doing around few 6 tasks here. So firstly we are going to sort the data and we'll get the top 5 countries who have the least number of cases and plot a bar graph, and then we'll get the top 5 countries which have the maximum number of deaths, like where most of the people died, like many people died. And last one is we are going to get top 5 countries who have the maximum active cases, and this is according to the data set which is here in my this according to this COVID-19 data set which I have got from internet. So while it opens, we'll just wait, and you see we are having country, then total cases, new case. I don't know, it's like I think it's some daily data, like so to new case, total case. So I don't know, like these shouldn't be here. So new death and all that, active cases and all that. So this is a data set which in which we are having all 214 countries, all data about COVID-19. I think it's some half yearly, like after first year of the COVID, I think. So this is our data set and this is our notebook. So let's get started. So you see the 3 tasks are marked properly here, and now we'll just import our data set and the required libraries. So here we imported NumPy, pandas and matplotlib, and here we are reading our data frame, and we'll get our data set. It's taking some time, I don't know why. uh, Meanwhile we can just check how we are going to get to our tasks. Okay, so we have got our data set, very good, and now we have to sort the data as per the total number of cases. We have to do that because we have to get the top 5 countries who have the least number of cases. So we need to sort the data according to the cases. So we are using a sort values function and we are sorting it by total cases. So you should know what are the columns here. We are having country total cases, then new cases, total deaths, new deaths, total recovered, active cases, active and which are critical, and total tests, like how many COVID tests were done, and this is a population of the whole country. So this is our data set, and now we are going to sort it with total number of cases. So we get a new data frame. So we get the total number of cases is lowest in Saint Peri Miquelon, then Lesotho, Anguilla. Then these 5 countries have the least active, like total cases, and these 5 countries: UK, Spain, Brazil, Russia, and US. These are the like highest COVID cases. And what we can do here is we can just dot reset index, so we don't get the indexes like this. You see 212 and here 0. So if we just write this, then you see we are getting a proper data frame now. And now we have to plot the countries. So first I took the head, like top 5. Out of that, top 5 are the least. You see least number of cases, here are top 5. So I just took the head, and then I just took the country name from there also, then I printed these, then X label I did, and this is COVID cases. And now I'll just change it to least COVID cases, and then we are labeling and we are setting the values and we are plotting the graph. So let's run this. If you see, we get 5 artists, of bar. So these are our values, these are our countries, and this is our bar graph. So we are having Saint Peri Miquelon, which has only one active case, one total case of COVID, and same with Estonia, Angola, and Caribbean, Netherlands, Western Sahara. So you see, this is the lowest effective in COVID. And now we are going to our second task. Our second task is to find out the top 5 countries who have the maximum number of deaths. So now we are going to see our data set, like we'll sort our data set to the total deaths. So we have a column here with total deaths. So now we'll use this only, and we'll just sort our data frame by total deaths. So if total deaths is 0, like, so it's again the same country, then okay, so again it's like similar data frame, like where the total cases here, Fiji is the new, Laos, Car, Bhutan. So here the total cases are there, but there are no deaths, so it's different. But the last 5 values are similar here, yeah, they are similar, almost similar, except the France here and Italy. And now we'll just plot a graph. So we are just getting the data sorted df dot tail, because tail has the highest here. You see highest number of deaths, tail 5. So tail 5 means it gives the last 5 values to us, and we can even do the reset index here. It will help. Reset index. You see again the indexes are okay now, and then we will print the highest deaths and highest deaths, like country. These are the deaths and these are the countries, and then we'll plot it. So this is not COVID cases, these are deaths. You can name it deaths, and then label of the, we'll set the label and value to highest deaths country and highest deaths, and we'll just plot it. Let's plot it. We get this. Spain has around some 27,000, same with France. Italy has 35,000, UK has 40,000, and USA has 1 lakh kind of deaths. So according to this data set, it's like that. And then let's go to our task number 3, because we are done with our task number 2. So our task number 3 is to plot the top 5 countries who have the maximum number of active cases. So this time we'll sort it by the active cases. So we have our active cases column here. See, USA has again most. USA is ruling the chart here. So let's again get to our task 5. We have to sort this according to active cases. So again we'll use the df.sort values by active cases. So active cases are column name, and df is our data frame. You see df here is our data frame, and we had even dropped the nan values also initially, and now we are going to sort it by the active cases. So this is a country total cases, then where is active cases. So again, Saint Peri Miquelon having the least number of active cases. And so the top 5 values are kind of changing, but the last 5 values are similar. USA, Russia, Brazil are in all the 3 charts. And UK and France are changing. So let's get the top 5 countries who have the maximum number of active cases. So we'll just get the tail of this data frame. So what's the tail? The end, and head is the starting. So I think we can even reset index here. Like, I have forgotten to do that when I was doing the project, I think. And now we'll just get the active cases sorted, df active cases dot tail 5. So what's 5 here gives us the number of the tails. Like here, if we change this to 10, then we'll get 10 values. So to provide like we don't want any error. To avoid errors, we'll make that also 10, because we need 10 values and 10 labels, like we can't do like in bar graphs, like we have a data for 5 things, but we are trying to plot 10 things. We can't do that, so we are taking both as 10 and then printing the values, and we are printing x label, and like we are setting the x label. Here we are having not covid cases, we'll do it to active cases, and then we are setting the labels, and we are setting the colors, and we are plotting the graph. Now you see we get 10 countries, Netherlands, and all that, and this is power 6, like at least 6 means power 6, so 1 power 6. So 1 power 6 is crores, I think. Yeah. Yes, yes, it's in crores. No, it's in lakhs, like 10 lakhs. It's in 10 lakhs. Yes, not crores. My bad. And now if we change it to 5, like our main objective, our task is to get 5 countries, not 10 countries. So here if we just run it, we'll get the last 5 countries. So US is ruling the chart here, and the US has suffered a lot with COVID. We can conclude that from this data set, according to this data set. And if you like the video, smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you, friends. Take care.